Hi, my name is Lily and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my version of the Barking Bout books tag. This was created by Eric from Break Even Books. He also tagged me in it, so thank you so much Eric for making this and for tagging me. I will of course link Eric's video down in the description below for you to go and check out. If you can hear a lot of scrabbling and noise, that is Maggie in the background. She's my kitten and it is lunchtime right now, which is when she often likes to play. So that's what you're hearing if you hear anything. The first prompt is I've got a bone to pick with you. What is a book that started off well but ended not so well? And I am picking The Court of Miracles, and if you've been around on my channel for a while, you'll know that I absolutely hated this book. I have actually done a rant review for The Court of Miracles, which I will link down in the description below, because I just had a lot of thoughts about it. I thought the concept was really good and the initial opening chapters were intriguing, but it never really went anywhere from there for me. Next is Welcome Home. What is a book that makes you feel like you're at home? And I have picked two books for this. They are The Martian by Andy Weir and Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Now these two make me feel at home or give me feelings of home because I really love the audiobooks for these two, which means I've actually reread them quite a lot, especially The Martian. They're my comfort audiobooks for when I can't sleep or for when I'm feeling anxious, so they really make me feel calm and homely, and yeah, I really love them. The next prompt is Ruffin It, a book that you have taken everywhere and shows signs of wear, and I have chosen Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. I will try and show you on the camera. You can see where it's got beaten up at the top and at the bottom, and it's quite yellowed at the sides. And that is because I took this on a few trips with me when I was at school. This was my absolute favourite book and it's still one of my favourites. It actually went all the way to Costa Rica with me, which is really fun. The next one is Marking Your Territory. What is a book you will stand by no matter what? And with recent events in the book world, I can't really say there is a single book I will stand by no matter what, because you never know what's going on behind closed doors with these authors. One that comes to mind that I would like to say I will stand by is Illuminae, because this book is incredible, it's diverse, it's multimedia, so it's so unique and fun, and it's honestly one of my favourite books. But even now, I think I wouldn't be surprised if something comes out eventually that means you can't stand by this book anymore, because it seems to be happening to a lot of people's favourites at the moment. Next is Diggin Holes. Pick a book that had plot twists that got you surprised, and I have chosen Splinters of Scarlet by Emily Bain Murphy. This book has a few key mysteries in it and I was really surprised by where they went and what happened. One of the biggest mysteries is at the beginning of the book it is revealed that some workers were taken to a secret area of a mine and you don't know what happened to them. And at the end, when you do find out what happened to them, it is something else. It is incredible. It was a really good plot twist that I was not expecting, and this book is so underhyped. If you really want a book that's going to keep you guessing, this is one for you. Next is Stand By Me. Name a book that has strong themes of friendship, and I have chosen City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. This is V. Schwab's middle grade series, the first book in the series, and one of the really key elements of this series is between the main character Cassidy and her ghost friend, who I've forgotten the name of. It's not on the blurb, but her and her best friend, he is a ghost, and they go on this adventure together and they're very, very close, and that is really important in the story. The next one is Tug of War. Name a book you have mixed feelings about. For me, that is The Toll by Neil Shusterman. It's the third book in the Scythe or Arc of the Scythe trilogy, and honestly that book was really weird. Like, the first two I could see where things were coming from, but I didn't predict them. It made sense to me, but the third book, especially the ending, it was weird. I really liked some of the plots and where they went and some of the like romantic pairings, but a lot of the main elements, like the big part of one of the storylines, was really weird and I really didn't like it. So it has that real mixed feelings of, I loved this series and I was so excited to read the last book, but it didn't hold up to my expectations. I was really disappointed by it. The final prompt is Treats. Name a book that you are really excited about reading that you will treat yourself with by reading it. And I have two picks for this one. My picks are Crescent City by Sarah J Maas and Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. These have been on like every TBR I have done for this channel, and I'm really excited to read them. I promise I am, and it's going to be such a treat when I do. I am really hoping to get to some of these books soon that are on the highest level of my TBR cart, because I want to read them so badly. And yeah, I am really excited. Crescent City I'm excited for because Sarah J Maas is one of my absolute favourite authors. I love the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and Throne of Glass is also really good. So I have a lot of high hopes for this. I've heard amazing things about Crescent City, and people have been saying it's her absolute best book so far, including people who didn't like her previous series. So that's really promising. I think it's going to be a real treat to read. I'm hoping to read it as a buddy read with my friend Ben, so hopefully we will get to this soon. And then Gideon the Ninth I have chosen because it is sapphic and it's kind of sci-fi, I think, and it's about necromancy, which is a real different topic for me, so I'm really intrigued to read about that. And I've just heard such amazing things, and I'm really excited. I just absolutely, like, look at this cover, like how amazing. I'm covering it with my fingers, but like how amazing is this cover? I just, these two, when I get to them, I know I'm gonna love them, at least I hope I will, and I just want to read them really soon. Finally, Eric asked us to talk about our pets. I would go pick up Maggie right now, but she got really mad at me trying to take a picture with her for the thumbnail, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I will put some pictures here for you. She is 7 months old. She is my baby. I love her so much. She's half oriental, which means she's got a really silky coat. She's very long and thin, and she's got big pointy ears that aren't going to, like, she's not going to grow into them, as people keep telling me she will. She won't. That's how big her ears are. And she's a rascal, but I love her. She loves playing chase, she loves to fight. I'm really hoping one day to be able to get her a little kitten sibling, because I think she'd really love to have someone to roughhouse with that isn't me. So thank you again, Eric, for making this tag and for tagging me in it. I am so loving these tags that people are creating, and this one was so much fun. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like and leave me a comment down below letting me know if you agree with any of my opinions and what you thought of the books I have listed. Also, if you'd like to see more content from me, subscribe down below, and all of my social media links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!